Hi everyone. So I'm back for my consultation. It's been 6 months. I made a video in July last year, 23.
Hi everyone, my name is Digvijay.
We are sitting at Feb 24, so it's been more than 6 months actually. I've got my transplant done at Divine Cosmetic Surgery, and the procedure that I opted for, suggested by Dr. Amit, was FUT. So a lot of people had concerns in terms of why did you opt for FUT, and when I sit at 6 or 7 months, then the answer really emerges out in terms of why FUT. Because despite FUT, if you look at my back for an example, there's zero scar or zero difference in terms of how my hair at the back used to look like. And if you talk about the density in the front, I barely had a hairline over here. So my hair used to be somewhere around here, and a proper hairline reconstruction was done. I've got a totally new hairline from side to top to everywhere else. And I can say that FUT was the technique that I would have opted if I was given a chance to opt it again or not. But yeah, I think the transplant is going very well. Density is looking good. Every week I see some difference in terms of how the density is improving, how the thickness is improving. Every week, every month, there's huge difference. So for what I know and understand, within 10 to 12 months, I'll have the 100% result. And right now I can say that I've reached about 70% of the density that I can expect towards the end of the transplant. In terms of the benefits that I've got from this transplant is majorly that it has changed my look. And maybe you've looked at my video, the previous one. If you're not, then I can definitely say that having better hairline and better density hair, you definitely look a little younger, a lot younger actually, not just little. It makes a difference of about 5 to 6 years in terms of how I used to look 5 years ago. This is how I am looking right now. So that's definitely something that I aimed for, and I'm very happy that I've achieved now. So just to give you a reference and context, I got about 5,000 follicles done. I already told you it was 6 months ago. And that 5,000 follicles was what we basically planned. And this also allows me to go further, maybe down the line, if in the next 10 years or so, if I want to get another transplant done, it can be done, because FUT does allow that. For an example, if you have FUE, you would have a reduced density towards the back of your head. And if I talk about FUT, if you look at me from the back, it would be exactly the same as what it was before the transplant. While in FUE, it would have grown thinner. I would have low dense hair over here. There would be some visibility of my scalp as well. In terms of front of my transplanted hair, right now the scalp is visible only to about very limited. Like if you're exposing it to light too much, then definitely it's visible. But density matches exactly the density that I have on the top, where I did not get transplant, which is pretty natural. If I go further down the line and increase the density, it won't look natural, because rest of my hair is not that dense. So how can I have something that's denser than the ones that are there behind? So just to keep it very natural, and so that it's not obvious that I've got a transplant, I think I'm very satisfied with the density. It's kind of perfect, not too much, not too less. So that worked very well for us. The experience till 6 months is majorly that first month is the one that you basically need to manage it, and you need to take care of it more, and you need to basically, in terms of look, not majorly in terms of how you need to maintain it, but you need to manage in terms of if you wear a cap or something like that. After that, it basically goes away. And in terms of growth of my hair towards the front, after 4 months, it increasingly increases. So after every passing week, the rate of my hair growth and density increases rapidly. Towards 6 months, you reach a stage where you feel that it's just going beyond your expectation. And now when I see every week, I'm just looking at reduced visibility of my scalp, and it's reducing further and further. So every week, as I mentioned, every month, as I mentioned, it is changing, it is improving day by day, week by week. So that's something that you can look forward to when you get a transplant done. So you'll be happier after 4 months in terms of what kind of results you're expecting, not before that. Yeah.